So, after dying to the desert in the last episode, I found out there is indeed a way for me to get over it, but I will just need to go around a little bit. So after fighting some small mobs and doing challenges along the way, I have made it to my first patented Ubisoft lookout point to see what's up. The journey is still long, so I made my way straight to the next one, but along the way Paimon said that someone is surrounded by enemies. However, after cleaning out the area, I have not found anyone, so I just kinda moved on, thinking they'll be able to find their own back home. They're safe now, so hopefully they don't run into another group of mobs on their own. And then I have finally reached the pathway to the desert that I missed in the last episode. Now I finally have a way to reach my end destination for the latest quest. So I touched the waypoint statue and began my long journey through the desert. Nothing that noteworthy happened when going from one point to the other one. Luckily, I didn't run into any new game mechanics, because that would take me a good 10 minutes to try and solve and figure out, only in the end to completely ignore everything related to that mechanic because I didn't listen to the tooltips. Here in the next area, I thought that the same thing as before would happen, but I saw this crack in the ground and that I could go into, and thinking it would be safe there, I went right in. So after touching the first waypoint, I began my way through the crevice. Here I decided to say fuck you to everything in the area, since I needed the combat experience anyway, and fighting many mobs at the same time is the best way to get warmed up for the day. I did see a big ass door on my way, but thinking that is a quest location, I must not have it unlocked yet, so I just moved past it and thus reached my next teleport waypoint on the way. And finally, after like an hour of traveling, I have finally made it past the big quest Sand Vortex, and I was in the final stretch of the journey to my quest that I wanted to start a week ago. After traveling for a little bit, I came across another obvious quest location in the form of a big frozen purple pit of despair, and my initial thought was to jump in to see what happens, but then I punched myself once and then thought better of it and just moved past like nothing happened, and I will surely come back again when I start doing the quests. I don't know what the next thing that I saw was, but I decided just to take a picture of it for my collection and promptly moved on, since I still had around 3,000 meters left for my destination. And then I finally saw it, the end of the depressing desert arc and the start of a brand new zone that held my quest location. At first I did think the correct path to the zone was gliding to the rock or to the left, but then a familiar red overlay on my minimap and everything going dark notified me that going there would be wrong, so I decided going the other way. After reaching a blue waypoint, I got greeted by the cinematic, and this is where I got to know how to get the next zone. So I began gliding down, took a long elevator ride up to the top portion of the tower, where I touched the statue to see all of the zone. Then I started running to my destination, only to remember I just ran past a boat that could maybe take me to my desired location, and lo and behold, when I decided to turn on my brain a little bit, something good happened. So I took the boat ride to my location, thus my journey was finished. Finally started the quest that I wanted to start a week ago, and let's get into it.